Goa Assembly has issued new guidelines to allow media for the assembly sessions. It discriminates between big and small newspapers and literally undermines any new website by making it compulsory to have large number of page views. And most important, only reporters would be allowed, neither editors nor camera persons. Also, not a single reporter of news periodicals like weeklies, fortnightlies and monthlies.
The guidelines are already up on the official website of the Goa Assembly, www.goavidansabha.gov.in. For the first time in the history of the Goa Assembly, the Legislature Secretariat has imposed restrictions on the entry of journalists. They are like these. To have a permanent media pass, the newspaper must have a daily circulation of 15,000. Other newspapers will only get temporary passes. Goa has many small newspapers with a circulation of less than 15,000. And new newspapers will also get only one temporary pass, and that too for only 6 months. And this will go on for 3 years. Restriction on newspapers: 15,000 daily circulation, temporary passes for small newspapers, only one pass for new newspapers. A newspaper must be 3 years old. There are many stringent guidelines for news websites. A funny provision is that a website must have paid subscribers, but right now this would be relaxed. The news website must also be 3 years old, and it should get a minimum of 10,000 daily page views for its news portion. And still further, its annual revenue must be a minimum of 10 lakh rupees. Restriction on news website: paid subscribers must, but not right now. Website must be 3 years old for news portion. Minimum 10,000 page views for news portion. Minimum annual revenue of rupees 10 lakhs. VO3. The Goa Assembly also bans certain categories of journalists. For example, there is no provision for editors as well as camera persons to get passes. It says only correspondence would be allowed in the press gallery of the assembly hall. But also, correspondence of news weeklies, news fortnightlies and news monthlies will not be allowed to cover the assembly session. No passes for editors and camera persons. Only correspondence to be allowed. No staff of news weeklies, fortnightlies or monthlies. We frantically tried to get in touch with Speaker Dr. Pramod Sawant, but he was not available for comments. Goa Union of Journalists President Kishore Naik Gaonkar has condemned these guidelines and termed it as an onslaught on the freedom of expression. He has also asked why journalist bodies like the Goa Union of Journalists and even the Press Advisory Committee formed by the Speaker himself were not consulted while framing these guidelines.
म्हाका आश्चर्य दिसता की अशा पद्धतीच्यो गायडलायन्स गोवा असेंब्ली तयारूच कशे करू शकता. जे ह्यो जर गायडलायन्स तुम्ही पळयत जाल्यार ह्या फुडें गोवा विधानसभेचे कामकाज कवर करपाक खंयचोच पत्रकार पात्र ठरचो ना. ज्यो गायडलायन्सीन ज्यो कितें अटी घातल्या त्यो अटी इतल्यो जाचक आनी अव्यवहार्य आसात. म्हणजे म्हाका आतां अशें दिसपाक लागला की ह्या सरकाराक विधानसभा कामकाज कवरच करचें न्हू पत्रकारांनी अशें दिसता काय कितें. आता हे कायदे आणि हे अटी तेंच्यांनी खंयसून सोदून हाडल्यो आणि ह्यो कोणी तयार केल्यो ह्यो म्हाका कळना. गोवा विधानसभेची स्वतंत्र प्रेस एक्रिडेशन कमिटी आसा. म्हाका दिसता ह्यो गायडलायन्स तयार करतना त्या प्रेस एक्रिडेशन कमिटीक सुद्दां विश्वासान घेवना. हे राज्यात कितें चल्लां हे म्हाका कळना. हांव पत्रकार आणि गुज संघटनेचो अध्यक्ष ह्या नात्यान ह्या मार्गदर्शक तत्वाचो ह्या गायडलायन्साचो निषेध करता आणि ह्यो ताबडतोब रद्द करच्यो गायडलायन्स. ह्यो गायडलायन्स आमकां चलच्यो ना. पत्रकारांच्या अभिव्यक्ती स्वातंत्र्याचेर फ्रीडम ऑफ प्रेसाचेर हो हल्लो जावन आसा. हांव विनंती करता सभापती डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत यांच्या कडेन की तांणी ताबडतोब हातून लक्ष घालचें आणि ह्यो जाचक गायडलायन्स आसात त्यो रद्द करच्यो. पत्रकार संघटना, एडिटर्स गिल्ड हांकां विश्वासान घेवन नवीन गायडलायन्स तयार करच्यो जेणे करून तोतिया पत्रकार म्हणजे पत्रकारितेच्या नांवान कोणूय येवन भितर बसपाचे प्रकार बंद जातले. अशा पद्धतीन निर्बंध घातले जाता.
GOA365 News Bureau from Panaji.